Yo, what is up, everyone? Stein Fox here. Not on the podcast this time, but there is something that requires me to make this video. And it is the fact that in 2025, people are still mixing their modern day politics with pagan traditions. Like, I was traveling home from work. I was on the bus home. I always take public transport. I live in the Netherlands. Public transport, it's not the best. Still, compared to the rest of the world, pretty damn good. And I saw a post on Instagram. I don't know who it was from. I didn't check the account. I didn't, check it out any further. But it was someone who sold a patch, well made from what I could see, but with the text, "No Nazis in Valhalla." And that got me going. That got me riled up and is the reason why I'm making this video. Because I'm so fucking tired of this. I'm so tired of this bullshit. So, let me say, first of all, I do not condone whatever happened 80 plus years ago. It was a tragedy on all fronts, devastating for the whole of Europe, for every party involved. But honestly, do you really think Odin, Wotan, the All-Father, the mightiest of all gods, think about his story. Think about how he attained wisdom. The things that he did. Do you think that he cares whose side you are on? Do you think he cares on what side of the political spectrum you fall on? Do you honestly think, and I'm asking this fucking genuinely, I'm asking this, do you think that when he roams the battlefields with all the slain warriors, the slain soldiers laying there, looking for the elite of the elite, the 1% of the 1% that he can take with him to Valhalla, do you honestly think that he sees someone laying there that he knows was an elite soldier, just the absolute fucking peak? But the guy just so happens to wear a Nazi uniform, and he's like, "Oh, no, sorry, too bad. Now I can't take you with me. No, sorry, no Nazis in Valhalla. You were an elite soldier. You were the, at the very peak, the 1% of the 1%. But yeah, sorry, bro, you're a Nazi. Can't do that." No, he doesn't. He doesn't fucking care. He doesn't fucking care. Elite is elite. A warrior is a warrior, no matter whose side they fought on, no matter the uniform they wore. So, I'm very, very sorry to say this to anyone who holds these views. You're not gonna like this. You're guaranteed not to like this. But there are most definitely Nazis in Valhalla. There are soldiers, men, who fought for the Nazi regime, who fought on behalf of the National Socialist Party in Valhalla. And it's not because they were Nazis. It's not because of who they fought for. It's because if Odin took them with him, they are the elite of the elite. They are the best among the best. They are on a whole other level of fighting skill. That's what Odin, that's what Wotan cares about. That's why he them with him. It's not about being a Westerner, being on the side of the Allies or on the side of the Axis. It doesn't matter if you're a Nazi, if you're a fascist, if you're a communist, if you're, a good old American boy, if you're a blonde hair, blue eyes, 6 foot fucking Dutch boy like I am. If you are a elite fighter and you have proven yourself on the battlefield, you are worthy to go to Valhalla. It is as simple as that. So I'm so sorry, but there are fascists in Valhalla. There are communists in Valhalla. There are Nazis in Valhalla. There are good old boys in Valhalla. There are guys like me, European as fuck, in Valhalla. Odin doesn't care. So please, and I can't believe I have to even say this. I can't believe I even have to make this video. Stop mixing your first century politics, especially the now what could be considered more left-leaning ones, which is interesting because the whole Nazi party was left-leaning as well. Socialists. It's in fucking name. Stop mixing it with pagan tradition. Stop thinking that Odin, Wotan, the All-Father of all the gods in Asgard, that he thinks the same way you do. That he would simply refuse someone because of the uniform they wear. He doesn't. He doesn't care about allegiance. He doesn't care about the uniform. He doesn't care about your earthly allegiance. What political party you stand behind, what president or candidate or whoever you voted for. It's always the wrong one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who won. It's always the wrong one. Topic for another day, perhaps. Don't think so. But he doesn't care if you are not a elite warrior, and I know I've said this very phrase multiple times, but if you're not a elite warrior, if you're not on, the 1% of 1%, he doesn't fucking care. He cares about his hull. He cares about his wife. He cares about his brothers, his sons, and himself. He cares about wisdom, attaining wisdom, the purest form of wisdom, not just knowledge. Not just knowledge. Again, read his story. Read the Eddas, read the Havamal. It's not a book of knowledge. It's a book of wisdom. Wisdom can come from knowledge, sure, but it's about wisdom. He did horrible things in his search for wisdom, for the ultimate knowledge, the ultimate price. He did horrible fucking things. So honestly, he doesn't care. And I'm not speaking for the gods. I'm just speaking as someone who reveres Wotan, who mostly through podcasting and talking with other individuals, like-minded or other-minded, tries to attain some kind of wisdom, tries to gather knowledge to help myself understand, to help you, my audience, understand my friends, my family, my loved ones. And you can be pagan and be political. If you're in a political party, left-leaning, right-leaning, whatever, and you consider yourself pagan, whatever kind of pagan that may be, witch, Wiccan, Germanic, Norse, Hellenic, Roman, doesn't fucking matter. You can be politically active. It's perfectly fine. You know, you think you can make a difference? Go ahead. Really, just go ahead. But do not project your modern beliefs into the past. Do not project your modern beliefs on our ancestors. Recent or hundreds of years ago, it doesn't matter. They had their own way of thinking, which is not ours. Not anymore. Do not, most importantly, do not project, that's all it is, projection, your earthly, personal politics on our gods. It's probably the closest thing you can come to what the Christians consider heresy. I don't like to use, Christian terms, preferably not. But it's heresy. Doesn't matter. It's heresy. The gods do not follow a earthly type of politics. Yes, they do have their own politics. Asgard has to be ruled somehow. But they do not follow earthly rules. They do not follow a earthly way of thinking. They are powerful, powerful gods. We, in this form at least, are mortal human beings. That's why they live in Asgard, realm of the gods. We live on Midgard, realm of men. Okay? I really need to get this off of my chest. So this is just going to be a random ranting video. Thank you for letting me rant. Thank you for listening to me rant. And, if you feel some sort of way about this, if you think that I'm right and, people should stop doing that, leave it in the comments. If you think I'm wrong, if you truly believe, if you think that there are truly no Nazis in Valhalla, such a stupid fucking phrase, leave it in the comments. And if you're feeling especially ballsy, if you're feeling especially daring, come on the Greyhorn Pagans podcast and debate it with me. I am open to any kind of debate. Just look at some of my more recent guests. Scroll through the list. I have done too many by now. I don't know. I believe I have some 400 plus videos on my channel. Let's go to the in the podcast playlist, there are 144 videos. So let's say I did indeed 144 podcasts or podcast episodes. I have debated so many different types of people. I've had conversations with so many different types of people. People who believe the same as I do, who believe different things that I do, who have knowledge that I don't, and who have knowledge that I know too. I've had Christians. I've had Buddhists. I have had other pagans. I've had Druids. I have had them all. Not all, but a lot. So if you're feeling especially ballsy, come on the podcast, debate me. If you're not feeling up to it, leave it in the comments. Go nuts in the comment section. Debate each other. I don't care. I know I'm right. I know Wotan doesn't care. Thank you for letting me rant. This turns into a whole fucking thing. Remember to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you do get notified whenever I upload another rant video like this or when another podcast episode goes live. A big thank you, of course, to our sponsors, W Energy, code yeah, W.GG. Use code SteinFox10 for 10% off. Shop, Reclaim, Repurpose, and their amazing handcrafted Nefertafel set, Viking chess, a game worthy of Wotan himself. Use code SteinFox10 for 10% off at Shop, Reclaim, Repurpose. And yeah, support us on Patreon, support us on Spreaker, buy our merch, visit our website www.greyhornpagans.com for everything else that we do. Thank you again, and until next time, see ya.